All right, today October 23rd, 2025. All right, so price was doing some crazy stuff yesterday. As you can see, we had this huge um, candle here, 41 points. Price just was selling off and then got right back bought up, came back down, and then got bought up again and has been above it the entire time. So the question is, do we even come back to that level? Maybe. There might still be some stuff down here that needs to be tested. Um, all right, so it's a possibility. I'm gonna clear screen. It's just a lot of things were eliminated. So let's go to the 30 real quickly, and then I'm just gonna erase everything that's here, um, and just start fresh. With all of this can go. All right, this price was just it ran through all of those levels, and nothing I could do but watch. Um, these might even go too. Looks like, yeah, they might go. All right, cool. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. All right, so now we're kind of fresh. Now we can go through the time frame and see what we are. Wow, that's clear. See what we can work with. So we're back inside the weekly one. The week started on the 13th, so here, right? Yeah, so we're still inside that Friday candle, and we're back inside last week's candle. So that Friday candle has been very dominant, and we've been ranging throughout that candle. So we haven't broken out of this here, and this is how many pips? How many pips? How many 266 points. One day, straight sell off, massacre. All right, so this is why that you don't guarantee anything because you don't know what's gonna happen. All right, so you just trade your setup, trade what you see, and then you keep it moving. All right, so we're holding this area right here. All right, kind of like holding that area. We'll see if I can find something to help support it. As far as I know, maybe this here. All right, okay, so we do have a little bit of support right here. Let me zoom in a bit, and then right here, right? So we'll knock right there, and then we'll come back to that in a bit. 30 minutes. Let's add the high and the low. It's the low. Come back to that in a bit. All right, so is that the same thing on the 1 hour? Yep, it is. Okay. All right, I don't see anything here. Up there maybe, and then nothing here. Okay, so we're kind of dealing with the extremes. So from what I can see, is that the high should be here, right? Yeah. And it's showing that it's kind of like right there. So I'm gonna mark this. That. Bam. Okay. And then I want to mark this one here. I think I'm going to grab this one from here to here. Like that. All right. And then all right, so this high, let's do this whole block. And for this one, we're going to use the bottom of this wick. Toss it out. Like this here. Like that there. Alright, so kind of like areas of potential roadblocks. So this is definitely one here. Here, 75. You can see that there's nothing there. But this one here, I'm probably gonna hold it for the 25, and for the 20. So we're gonna mark this one right here. All right. Okay, so definitely would like to see price come up to here. Let's bring this down like that, and then we're gonna just look at price overall to see that this can go, and I like to see price push up into that, and then we have an eye on this area right here, which is this here, this large wick. Right, look like we're kind of holding this right here. So, but it's until we can't go anymore. So this is our playground, our playing field. Looks like VIX had a nice reversal off of this high here. Nice jump off of this hole, but here probably the midday was probably the best time to actually really catch a clear trade. And price was going crazy. Alright, so just like ES, I'm going to be doing some house cleaning with NQ. See that price is still inside that Friday range, has not even broken out of it. Price really dropped down, and this one looks like it's staying lower. Alright, look through this. Alright. Gonna do some house cleaning. And I gotta add settlement price for ES. Looks like we broke out of last week's low. Is that right? Or is that last week's high? Let's go to the weekly, because I can't make sense of this. Yeah, look, we're back. No, we're back inside last week's high. There we go. We're back inside last week's high. And we'll figure out where VIX is. Yeah. Alright, so daily. Let's go back to the weekly quickly. What the heck is going on with the top part? Did I mislabeled this? I think so. I think it's supposed to be high, and it's probably saying low. Yeah. There we go. So we're still inside the sixth range. We're inside. All right. So here we are. Let's zoom out. Get some clear. I should just put these at the time frames that I usually use. So 200, 150, 100. I know sometimes I go to 125, but probably do it at the top one. Cool. All right, so we'll come back to that in a bit. Definitely liking this up here, but looks like it's been something that we've done already. So I don't really have anything per se. Shoot, not even a buy or a sell area. All right. This is probably going to stay because we never reached it. And this can stay. Let's go to 30 minutes. Let's see if there's anything in this area right here. Let's go to 15. Drop the low. And the high right here. This is a special area because price really is holding that. We have an absorption on the 15 time frame. So this one needs to be marked, and I need to actually, let me go find something now before I forget, and then I'm all over the place with it. Anything to help support this narrative. All right, we got one on the 100. Probably gonna get the wicks. That one, because that might just be too much. 20 points. Actually, do the whole damn thing. That has to be about 60 points. What are these moves? 50 points. That was 20, because it looked like 20%, 30% of it. My math is wrong. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. 30, 60, 90. Whatever. 32%, 35%. Supposed to be like, it looks like that. No, it's an error I'm going to look for. Let's go cut the low real quickly. I think this one looks better. I like the wick in this one. Okay. All right, so right here it looks good on the 175. I like the 100 better. Drag that out. Bam. All right, so it's basically that area there. Let me zoom out and try to make sense of anything else that we may have missed. Right here, maybe. Yep. Bad. Okay. Don't know if that will hold, but I'm just gonna mark it anyways. Then I'm just gonna mark this buying right here. That's also right there. Pretty much it. Alright. and then go to the 5 minute. Let's see if we got anything. We do. We got something right here. I like this one. Let's hit back. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it backs up with that right here. Boom. All right. Now you know that's not what I pressed. All right. Cool. Cool. Bet. All right. So settlement price for ES and Q, and I believe the government is still shut down. I haven't heard anything, but then again, my ears are not to the streets. All right, cool. We got that. We got this. We got that. Settlement price for yes. Sky was already there. So, what do we got going on with the news? The delay means that the government shut down. What the fuck are they doing, man? It's ridiculous. Still down. Six days and 4 hours. 10, 11, 12, 1. It's at 2 o'clock. Today is the 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a Wednesday. So next week, Wednesday, is supposed to be the Fed meeting. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I did everything I could do. Let's go to VIX. And then that'll be it. Let's find the highs and the lows for VIX. 30. Hello? High. Let's put it to 2 first. That's 2 is what I've used. Let's see if it's clear. Don't have anything. Let's go to 5. And we'll use the wicks. I don't think going up any higher would help, just due to how the market looks on these range charts. Seems like we're gonna really range these charts. Then this is where we gapped, right? Okay. So we're inside the weekly high and low. VIX is below the weekly high. We're above the weekly low. So we're still within the range. So we can probably start moving up, and this may start continuing moving down. All right. Kind of like my ideas and thoughts. All right. So in a sense, I'm done. I don't have anything else to add. Everything is still shut down. And I'm just going to just wait for the market to open. We've got about 24 minutes. And I'm out. Adios.